The best things about the mentoring programme are the opportunity to network, to impart knowledge with the students, but also an opportunity for me to learn from my mentee as well.
I think the mentoring programme is really good at helping students grow their confidence.
Probably the best thing about the mentoring programme is just being able to make a difference to a young person's life. So that could be quite a small difference and just putting them on the right path, but just being able to be there for them and kind of help them with some practical things like CV and interview skills, and actually bring them into the office and giving them some experiences and getting to meet some different people, and seeing them kind of grow and gain value from that is probably one of the best things about it.
Whilst doing the mentoring programme, I had a job interview which I told my mentor about, and he was able to put me in touch with someone that he knew that worked in that company that I had a phone call with. So he gave me a bit of background information about the company, and I think that really helped me progress further in my interview.
If I could change anything, was to just be able to spend more time with my mentor, because the few times that I did see my mentor, I gained so much more knowledge.
I think the difference I've made is really that word empathy, to understand how they project themselves to a potential employer. So I've done that in a number of ways. Firstly, by how they project themselves from a CV perspective. So actually before we've even seen someone applying for a job, what that CV makes them look like. And then in terms of an interview situation, how they present themselves and what an employer might be looking for in terms of how they present themselves. And really to do some research and background into what that employer might be looking for.
The key thing for me in terms of the mentoring program was just growth, just personal growth, professional growth, just learning how to behave, learning how to conduct myself, learning about me, things I didn't even know that I was good at, things that I was bad at. Just able to learn so much about myself and building a relationship with someone as well that you might not have known as well, but you just over an amount of weeks you got to get to know someone, confide in someone. They talk to you, just building a relationship and growing.
I've learned from being a mentor that the ideas that young people have coming out of university now differ from when I finished university. But I think the fears are still the same, and I like to think that I can provide an insight into the working world for my mentee to give them the confidence to pursue their career goals.
The difference I think I've made to my mentee is giving them some direction, challenging them on what they want to achieve and how they go about achieving it, and sometimes just giving them that kick up the backside that they need to get going.
Students should apply for the mentoring programme because it's really helped me personally with getting through my third year of university, and it's opened up a lot of doors for me because as I've kind of gained work experience over my third year, I found that whenever I say that I'm part of a professional mentoring scheme, it's one more thing to talk about in an interview, and people are always really interested to hear about it. And I feel like it would benefit a lot of students from taking part in this programme.
Simple, it's helping young people to make that transition from being a student into the world of work, and that is for me the best part of the whole programme.
I think a student should apply because it's a really good service and it is free and you can learn so much from it, and it's down to you down to you and your mentor at the same time. So there's nothing wrong with it, and it just works.